Alright, welcome back guys. Welcome to episode 2. I hope you liked the first one. Let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, if you want longer videos or shorter videos with just one raid. I forgot to ask you guys in the last episode. So, we're still going for the same goal here. We want to get the 5 scavs dead and reach level 5. I'm going in with the same loadout. But I do hope we get into a little bit more action and we don't just find something we actually have to take out of the raid before that. As you can see, everything's still insured and we're just going to jump back in. Alright, so we did manage to get a deploying screen, which is a very good thing in this game. One thing I did notice with this microphone, which is a new one. I have to speak like directly into it. I had a singing microphone which had like a much wider cone where I don't actually have to speak right into it for it not to sound like I'm in the room next to this one. Okay, so we have a spawn here very close to the dorms, and that's actually where we're going to go. There's a little cache here, cache, whatever. Oh my god, fuck, grizzly. We might want to take that with us. What's all this? Rubles, peas, humpback, oat flakes and cigarettes. Okay, so I do want to take those, but I can't really. We could take a risk. I'm not going to. No, we can't. Okay, this is the problem with not taking a backpack. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the dorms as fast as we can. The dorms are the place where you can get very lucky and you can get very good items. But I also have to say that it is a very dangerous place to go into, and okay, so there's already people at the gas station, and it sounds like automatic fire, which might mean that the scav boss is actually there, which I honestly wouldn't mind. I like going into the 2-story dorms. Okay. We were getting shot at by a different player. Fuck. Another med. Let's hope there is a scav in here. Okay, so there's 2 things we can do here. What I think I'm going to do is, he had an automatic weapon, so I don't think we're going to survive this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go into here and see how many keys we can actually find. And we're actually probably going to die, so we're going to drop the items we don't think we necessarily need and try to find good keys we can sell later on the flea market just to build a little bit of bank. Now this gas analyzer we actually need to find in raid for a quest. I'm taking another painkiller and dropping that. Taking that. We're taking the gas analyzer. I heard someone. 100%. That is downstairs in the other one. Oh man, this is nerve-wracking. This is what I mean. The room 220 key, we already have one. I don't think they are worth too much, so I'm just going to search the other ones. Maybe drop the bandage for another key if we can find one. Because to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to survive. That is a duct tape, which we Don't necessarily need. Someone's coming. Yeah, he's scared, man. We shot him in the head twice, but what are you going to do? This is this is the risk you take when you go into dorms, eh? I'll just chuck on a new loadout, same loadout, and we're going in again. Let's see how much we hit him for. Delta body 9 here, 152. Hit count 3. I shot him in the head 3 times. He had a level 4 face mask on. There's no way. There is absolutely no way you're winning that fight. And he knew it. He was just rushing us at that point. So we did take a room 218 key and a room 220 key, and we found a gas analyzer. And you might think, oh, you died, that's bad. This is actually not bad. I'm only taking 1 mag, by the way. This is actually not bad, because even if you go to the therapist, you can already sell these for 13,000, 14,000 actually, and this one for 15.5. So that's almost 30k, which is it's kind of break even, you know. So that's how I normally like to just keep myself funded with these kinds of runs, compared to having more gear on. One thing I do want to stress is we are going to go in with a helmet and a backup body armor. Reason why is you want to level up Ragman anyway, to level 2, because you need that for a certain quest he gives, and otherwise we will have to otherwise we would have to blow money later by buying things from someone and then instantly selling it to him, because selling items also counts for the leveling up. And that's something I'm actually not too much of a fan of. And I think we can actually also buy this. We might go for a little bit of a different run, take the AK, and hope we spawn close to dorms, because if I had these with me, with the BP ammo, I'm pretty sure we would have won then. Because this guy just completely rushed us. It's his own mistake, to be honest with you. He shouldn't have. Because if we had anything other than just a regular weapon, then he would have died. But that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know? Yeah, this is something as well. Once you die, you need to heal all that up. You'll see how much that actually uses. So this is not great. See that? You lose all that, all those items, and that costs you a lot of money actually. So let's jump back into a new raid. Insure all the items and let's go. Alright, so I did decide to put on a backpack as well. We're going in with the best gear we actually have. So if we get a bad spawn here, at least we get a deploying screen. Okay, yeah, this is not a very good spawn. Make sure the weapon is on full auto. I'm not too happy with this, to be honest with you. So early on, I like to just drink everything I find, because that levels up your metabolism. Let's see what's in here. Things we're looking for in these kinds of boxes are hoses. Sell for quite a bit. At this point, I'm taking everything, really. Because, why not? We have the inventory space. Normally, there is a spawn. If you go up here, there's a weapon box, which might hold a good weapon. Now, depending on your spawn, this is a weapon, an M4. Oh, Jesus. Okay. About half. Not full auto. An M4 vendors for 47.5k. It's not a bad weapon to use, but it needs the right attachments, which we won't be able to afford so far. So, this is already one of those We want to take the bolts and the nuts with us. So this to 5, so this is 6. So if you highlight over an item when it's in your belt or it's in your belt or tactical vest, you will be able to press 5, 4, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just instantly set it to that hotkey. In the back of this bus, there's actually 2 computers. If there is a flash drive, you really want to grab that. At this point, I'm just grabbing everything. You do want to be careful here because there's 2 spawns for players on the left side here. And there's also spawns over there. So we might be in a little bit of trouble if we stick around here too long. There's spawns for items on the floor here as well, which I never used to know. And there's a duffel bag, so if there's actually items spawning on the floor there, you might want to grab those as well. Little shortcut over here. There is a cache over down here. But I don't know if it's a good idea to go for it. Let's just take the risk, eh? Make sure the M4 is on full auto. We have to blast someone. Listen a little bit. We don't hear anything. There we go. What's that? A meal? I swear to God, on my main account. There's another one. Oh my God, there's 3 of them. Oh my God, 3. Well, we killed the first one and the second one was almost dead. That's for sure. We shouldn't have risked it, man. Okay. Yeah. See? This is just something that happens. We killed one and then damage dealt to the body 442. Well, I guess I could have gone and not loot. Could have gone and not loot that cache. But then I would have gone into gas. And then once I would have gone back into it, I would have been killed anyway. I'm pretty sure. But that's just... This is Tarkov for you. You're getting the proper experience, you guys are. So, I'll just grab this again and buy another balaclava and go for another run, I guess. I do think it's funny how we are coming across players and we're killing players, even though we're getting killed when there's 3 of them. But we're still not finding any scavs. We have yet to find a scav. Let's just get going again, I guess. Now, we actually have to buy a couple of medkits to heal up, which is sort of annoying, I guess. Here we go. Jumping back in. Now, what I really want to show you guys is that there's nothing wrong with just going into a raid and trying not to meet anyone. But it's New Year's Day, and everyone and their mother is playing Escape From Tarkov right now. Even Doc. Even the bloody Doc was playing yesterday. He got absolutely decimated for an hour and 40 minutes before he called it quits, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What the hell is this spawn? I've never spawned here before in my life. So that's something. We want to run into this house. Take it from here. There's a weapon crate, there's 2 jackets, and there's a filing cabinet and a duffel box. This we normally would want to take, so Because I'm pretty sure it sells for quite a bit to either mechanic or someone else. Rubles Cricken. Cricken is I don't ever pick up Cricken because it's just one of those items, you know. I normally try to crouch as much as possible, especially when I'm on a wooden floor. Yeah, painkillers much more effective, much more expensive as well. I might try and hold on to that over the splint, because I don't think splints are very expensive as they are. This is duct tape, used for the hideout, but not a high priority item. They're not too expensive. This USB and another cricket. Okay. Now, around this area, there's quite a few spawns. So there's 2 spawns down there. There's 3 spawns across the train. Okay, so this... We're going to go for a risky move. Is that someone using an SKS? It's either an SKS or an ADAR. But the way I realized it's not an ADAR is because the ADAR has a little bit of a glitchy thing where every time you shoot it, it clicks as well, and everyone can hear the click. Pretty sure I can hear someone in the red building. Okay, so there's a scav on the left of this. And the... Okay, what we can do is run this way. There's a player right here. A little bit more silent in these situations because I'm trying to hear the player. This is actually way too risky what we're doing right now. I'm popping a painkiller. So I normally pre-pot, that's what I call it. Pretty sure we didn't kill him. Okay, this one's full. What the hell? We did. Holy shit. Woo! Scared the shit out of me. Fuck. Let's just scav this. Okay. Okay. Let me check which ammo this is. This is BT. It's a good ammo. Fuck's sake! I thought I dropped him on the first one, man. Oh, that's really... This is the start of Escape From Tarkov for you, man. This is it. This is the bloody experience, man. How much do you reckon we have actually hit that guy for? We didn't hit him for fuck all. The weapons without a red dot are so bad. We what we should have done there, this was my mistake. We should have just run out the gate and gone around. Pick your battles. If there's ever a chance for you to make sure people don't know where you are, then that's always the play. That is always the play. How much? Okay, we need more meds. The thing is, at least we did get our first scav kill right there. Okay, so this one is only 3.8k if you sell it to mechanic, and that's not worth it because you can sell that for much more. You can sell that for much more in the auction house, on the flea market. Get another balaclava. I don't know why I keep buying those. It's just one of those things, right? What I might do actually is show you guys a little bit of a trick. So normally what I do is I do a scav run. People are very much how do you call that? They're frightened of doing scav runs in factory. It's actually a very, very easy way to get yourself a loadout and make yourself a little bit of money. Because we have gone on such a death streak that we need a little bit of a win. Now, this scav is actually wearing a really good body armor and a really good weapon. So what we would normally like to do is just get in and get to the extraction as fast as possible. I don't care if it's a run through. I don't care if we don't see anyone. I actually prefer not to see anyone. And this is so easy. There's a couple of extraction points in factory, but they're all so easy to find. And as a scav, you can get very lucky and you get the bunker door extraction, I think it's called, and that's actually in the tunnels down below. And normally there's no action there. So we might get lucky here. Okay, so we have office window or gate 3. Where are we? I know where we are, but that's a player. And he is coming down. He just went up there. I don't like the sprint in factory, because if you don't, you might be able to... I'm sprinting now. You might be able to trick some people into thinking you're an actual scav, and they don't really pay attention to you. Now this is such a good weapon. I think it sells for like 100,000 on the actual trader. Definitely on the flea market, it sells for a lot. Now it's a bit of a problem that all the action is going on this side for the extraction we have. In these jackets, normally there's very expensive keys, and there's not very many people that actually take the time to loot it. I don't think we're going to make it out through this extraction, but we're going to try, because there's so many people on this side. Yeah, you want to look up there, see if there's no one there. Then from here you want to leg it. Watch out for spawn campers here. Extraction campers. There's one there, one spot. There's another spot right here. If we open this, in the left. No, there's no one here. Okay, we're making it out. Okay, that's actually good. So as you can see, it's a little bit of a... It's scary. I'll tell you that. It's scary if you're like me, you can't really stand the suspense, then it's scary to go into factory. But this did net us quite a bit of money. And I know people are like, scab runs, this and that. I don't care, honestly, because this SA58 is such an expensive item. And this body armor is actually a tier 4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, tier 4 ceramic, but it's 50 out of 50. We get cigarettes, we get another backpack we can take, we get another knife, which you want to keep as well, and we get another glasses. Okay, so I'll show you real quick on mechanic how much that weapon sells for to him, and then I think Skier or Ragman pays the most for that body armor. This particular body armor we might have to keep for once we unlock the flea market, because I realized that if you spend all the money you have on the flea market instantly, it's not good for all the traders. But what I normally do is I try to make my bank as big as possible. Like this one already sells for 35,000, as you can see. Skier buys it for 39,000 already, so that might not even be too bad of an idea. And this one goes for 50k to him, 49 to him. So yeah, as you can see, that's altogether that's 100,000 rubles we just made in that little space, in that little window. So for this episode, it was a bit of a tough one. We get just absolutely destroyed the first run. The second run, I'm pretty sure we came across 3 people. Maybe that was already the third run and the fourth one. And then, well, we just made a big mistake with the guy in the compound where we should have gone around. But that's just Tarkov. And this is actually why I really like making this series, is because normally when I die like that, I'm someone who gets very annoyed easily. And when I'm making the videos, that's just not the case. And I can actually see what's going on. I can see what I should have done better. By the way, this M80 ammo sells for quite a bit as well, so that's good. It's good ammo. This weapon is a little bit too expensive for me to use right away. Same with the tier 4 armor. I like to sell my items early on because I don't mind doing the pistol runs, and as long as I can fuel those and I can go through the quests as I go, I think that's worth it. Because now, even if I use this armor and this weapon, if I go to the trader, if I go into Ragman, the best helmet I can get is this one, which doesn't have a face shield. So everyone with a pistol or even a bad shotgun, they can just one bang you anyway in your face. And that's, I don't think it's worth using these items and risking so much money then. But that's just me. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a little bit longer one. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see the longer episodes or if you want to see the, well, shorter episodes with just one raid or whatever. The problem with that is when you get domed like I did today, a one raid episode might just take 3 minutes, and that's not something I'm going to do. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any requests, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.